What's up, y'all? We are here for the final day of Miami Grand Slam. I will say, since we finished the day, this was the best slam so far of the two. In terms of the broadcast, it's definitely gotten better. The first day, they still had a lot of dead air moments where it was kind of weird. They still have a little bit of that going on, but it wasn't as bad as Kingston, and it damn sure wasn't as bad as the first day. But the action on the track was great in Kingston as well. But it was immaculate here. Immaculate here. We had superb performances day 1, day 2, and day 3. So I'm super excited for Philly, which is at Penn Relays, where they run Penn Relays. That's going to be at the end of the month, the 30th to the 2nd or the 1st of June. So we got that later on this month. But Grand Slam it's the new it thing if you want to keep it real. And I just love seeing the athletes so happy that they're being compensated. And it's like, once you think about it, where you finish, you know you're going to make a decent amount of money. Because when you think about it, Diamond League, what they make to win a race for one meet to win, and that means first place, is $10,000. You make that at 8th place in Grand Slam. So you know the athletes are super excited. They're more eager to run. They're more eager to put their best foot forward, which makes us as the audience and the viewer even more excited because we're seeing them at their best. We're seeing fast times. We're seeing great competition. And it's only going to get better. This is the beginning, and it's not going to be the end. This is going to be the best thing in the world. But, if you're new here, please subscribe. Shout out to y'all that have been joining me throughout Kingston as well as Miami. I've gotten a couple people, a good amount of people coming through. So shout out to y'all. Leave your comments down below. I want to hear y'all's thoughts as well, but I'm not going to waste too much more time. Let's go ahead and get on into this breakdown. Subscribe, thumbs up that video, share the video, and let's go. All right, so we started off, and if you are new here, I only cover the sprints. I do cover the long sprints and the long hurdles, the men's long hurdles, until we get like a Rye Benjamin or a Karsten Warholm coming in here. I'm probably not going to cover that, but we'll talk about that at another day. But we're going to start off with the short hurdles for the men. So they ran their 110s yesterday. Trey Cunningham, he won that. Sasha Zoya was second behind him. And, that was what I was looking at as the two big names for this 100, as well as Jamal Britt. If you don't know Jamal Britt, he runs very, very good in the 100. His college days, he was at Iowa. So he also was somebody that I was looking at to possibly shake some shit up. But that's exactly where the race was. It was between those three. Daniel, I was proud of Daniel, happy for Daniel, because he was actually in the mix this time. And coming probably to the first 30 meters, it was pretty close between those four names. Like, all four of them. Trey didn't get out the blocks as hot as I thought he would have, which I feel like if he would have got a really good start, he probably could have pulled away a lot quicker than he did. But it was those four coming into 30 meters, but Trey started to pull away. As he was pulling away, Jamal Britt was in lane 1, and he was doing that by himself. Anson even said it during the broadcast. If Jamal was in a lane next to Trey, or even on the other side of maybe Daniel or Sasha, I think he could have possibly ran even faster. But he's out there running in lane 1, which essentially was what Tia did. And you could say the same thing with Tia Jones in that hurdle race with Messiah. She was right there next to her. Who knows what they would have ran with each other pushing them down the line. But essentially what I'm saying here, Jamal Britt ran 10:20. That's a PR for him, and he finished second in the race. Trey Cunningham, 10:17, a hurdler. Amazing performance. Sasha Zoya, I was wanting him to win this. I was wanting him to win this so he could get that back-to-back 100K to be a 200K, but he's going to be coming hungrier in Philly. I want to see if Trey is going to challenge in Philly, but we'll see. That would be interesting because we're kind of setting up a rivalry between the two of them because they were very close in both the 110 hurdles as well as the 100 meters. And Daniel finished fourth, 10:40. Not bad performances from anybody really. But as you see on the right, Trey Cunningham is the slam champion. I believe, is he the first challenger here in Miami to win? Regardless, he is a challenger. He has won the slam. Sasha won it in Kingston. Shout out to Trey Cunningham. Like I said, Trey Cunningham is on a very, very, very good path heading towards USA's. He's done nothing but been consistent. He's won. He's running fast. He's healthy. So he's looking like he's getting in prime form to possibly make another team. Sasha Zoya, I saw one of his interviews. He wasn't too pleased with losing, but he got 50K. 50K. He finished with 50K, so that's 150K for the month. Shout out to him. He going to be coming for blood. Jamal Britt. He is unsponsored, or at least I believe he is. He's with Tracksmith, but regardless, he's not with Nike. So that's going to help him out. $30,000. That's going to help him out. Freddie Crittenden 4th, Daniel Roberts 5th, Dylan Beard 6th, so on and so forth. But very strong performances from the 110s, the short hurdle men group as well. The women and the men short hurdles, they give us a show. We saw it in Kingston. We saw it here. But we're going to move on to the long sprints. This was exciting. This was exciting. I was excited to see how this was going to go between Nasser and Paulino. Again, both of these women run. We already know what they do in the 400, but both of them can run a really, really strong 200. So I was really excited to see how this was going to go. And it did not disappoint. Coming off the turn, Nikisha Price and Paulino was right there. Nasser was right there too, but they was coming off the turn really, really nicely. And it was like coming off that turn, Paulino was slingshotted. She went to them arms. Like, I love watching her drive home. Like, her final 100 in the 400 and in the 200. It's like, you want to talk about somebody that is literally putting their all into everything. You can tell how much she's really doing it. She keeps her form the whole way through. She never looks tired, which is the crazy thing. Like, look at that image on the left that I had where she is in full stride. She looks like a statue. Like, she is one of my absolute favorite people to watch. She won this race. She pulled away. Nasser was second, but she pulled away. It just looked like art. Like, just watching her run, it was art. But she finished second. Salway Nasser 50K. Paulino has now bagged 200K. Shout out to her. Isabella Whitaker finishing third. $30,000 for her. Alexis Holmes, shout out to her. She got a PB in that 200. I know she was wanting to get under 23, and she did. Got under 23 seconds. Nikisha Price 5th. Stacey Ann Williams 6th. Amber Anning 7th. And Kendall Ellis 8th. Not a bad one. But I'm super excited because I feel like, and which I believe we're about to talk about it next, so we'll just move to it, which we are. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone. I'm excited because I believe we're probably going to see her do what Gabby did this slam, next slam. She kind of teased that she might be possibly switching events during the slam. And we all know Sydney, what I said with Gabby last night is that and more when it comes to Sydney. Sydney, like I said with Gabby, I said Gabby can run the 1, the 2, and the 4. Sydney can run the 400 hurdles, the 400. She can run the 100. She can run the 100 hurdles. She can run the 200. Sydney can run damn near every event that she can do in sprints. And she probably, if she wanted to, could run long distance. But I'm saying that to say I feel like she's possibly going to join the long sprints, which will be the 400-200 combo. I feel like she's going to either do that in Philly or she's going to do it in LA. But regardless, whichever one she does in Philly, I feel like she's going to do the opposite in LA. So if she does the 4-2, she'll do the 100 hurdles, the 100 flat. So I'm excited. I'm excited because this was not a shock. Sydney, again, no competition. No disrespect to the ladies here. They are amazing athletes, but when Sydney's running up against them, it just looks like it doesn't make you see them for what they are, because it's like she's literally killing them. Like, she's tearing them up. No competition at all. She ran 49.69 in this 400. Imagine what she would be running in a 400 up against Nasser and Paulino, really pushing her. Like, those girls is gonna make her work for it. And that's what we want to see. We want to see Sydney up against challenges, because it's only going to push her to be even better than what she is. And we already know the crazy athlete that she is. So I'm super excited for the future slams, I should say. because I feel like it's going to happen. I feel like we're going to see her up against Nasser, up against Paulino. I'm sure Gabby's going to jump back into that 400 long sprints. We get to see her up against them. That's going to be exciting. You want to talk about something that's going to make people want to run to the TV and watch it? That's going to make people want to watch it. And I'm super excited to see that. I'm super excited to see that. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Which one do y'all want her to run first? The long sprints or the short hurdles group? Regardless, I don't care which one she's running. I'm excited because in the 100 hurdles, I believe her PR is 12.6. So, and that was like, what, 2-3 years ago? Her up against these girls now, they going to push her too. So she might end up running 12.5, 12.4. Who knows? But I'm excited to see what Sydney's capable of doing because we know that the sky's the limit when it comes to her and her talent. But not to disrespect the rest of these ladies, let's talk about them. Anna Hall, what a performance. She finished second. She's a heptathlete. 51.68 and a 400. That's, come on. What a beast of an athlete. Andronette Knight, because they tied in terms of points, but Andronette Knight was faster overall. So she ends up winning the 50K, but Andronette Knight, second in the 400 hurdles and third in the 400 flat. Not bad for her as well. Shamir Little, I'm very excited to see her back on the track. She's been battling injuries, praying that she stays healthy going into the rest of the season. I want to see her on that team again. I want to see her make that team in the 400 hurdles. She made the team for the 4x4 in Paris, which we saw she was a part of that world record winning team, that world record breaking mixed relay team as well. She was a part of the 4x4 for the women, which broke the American record. So excited. That's all I can really say. I'm excited. But we're going to finish off with Kung Fu Kenny, Mr. 200K. I called Melissa Jefferson Miss 100K. He's Mr. 200K. Even though Sydney also is Miss 200K. But, wow. Dominance. The level of confidence you can see running through him. Like, he's going to be dangerous. Dangerous come USAs. He's going to be dangerous in that 2, and he's going to be dangerous in that 100. I can see Kenny really giving Noah a run for his money in that 200. We already know because he's beaten Noah twice at the games. Both times. In Tokyo as well as in Paris. And we know Kenny don't like losing. And Kenny's clearly in the best shape of his life. He ran 1984, set a world lead. He's not been beaten at all in Grand Slam. 4 races, has not been beaten. Dominance. Pure dominance. As you see in the picture, nobody was with him at all. At all. But Zharnel Hughes performed extremely well 2013 for second. Oblique Seville 2013 as well for third. But he ends up finishing second overall, 50K for him. Zharnel Hughes bagging 30K. Brendan Hickling, he was a late addition. Shout out to him. Happy for him. I'm glad he was able to take the spot that he did because he was deserving of that money. But shout out to him. Ackeem Blake finishing 5th. Andre looked really, really good. We know Andre don't really be in his prime form until it's time. And when I say it's time, when it matters, when it's championship time. So we know he's gonna be right. He's gonna be right whenever it matters. It's early in the season for him. But yeah, strong performances overall. This finished up the sprints for Grand Slam. This finished up Grand Slam period. But like I said, I'm very, very pleased with what Grand Slam is doing for these athletes. You can see how excited they are to run, excited to be there. It's bringing new energy and new life into the sport. And I feel like this is game-changing for the sport. These people and these athletes being able to take home so much money in a short period of time. The league is only 4 slams a year, which we get a lot of. It's 4 slams a year as opposed to Diamond League where we got about 13, 14 stops. They're making more money in 2 or 3 slams than they have made in probably 2 or 3 years of Diamond Leagues. Like, let's keep it real. But it's doing amazing things for the sport. I'm just super excited for the future. I'm super excited for Philly. I'm excited to see what that is. Hopefully it's not raining when they're there. As we all know, Philly at Penn Relays, it typically is almost always raining. But yeah, that's what we got looking forward to at the end of the month. If you have not already, please hit subscribe, share the video to all your track friends. thumbs up the video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know y'all's thoughts on the slam in Miami, which y'all are looking forward to in Philly. And I will see y'all later on at the end of the month. And I'm probably going to do a couple Diamond Leagues leading up to that. But y'all, see y'all then. Peace.